Hi everyone, I'm Grant Langston with RacerX. We are here at Parla Raceway for the 2014 KTM shootout test, and I've been riding the KTM 350. Some of the new features they have for this bike this year is they have a new master cylinder for the front brake. I don't know how much of a difference that makes, but I will say that the bike does have amazing brakes. For brakes straight out of the box, you know, stock standard, they're absolutely amazing front and rear. So I'm assuming that change was a good thing. They've also changed the flywheel. I think it made it a little bit lighter, which you do notice that the roll-on power, it gets up into the RPM a little quicker. I think with the 350 not quite having the same torque and CCs as a 450, it's always been a little bit behind in that area, and I think with this flywheel change, it now enables the bike to pick up the RPM and get out of the corners a lot quicker. Another change this year is also with the suspension. They've done a lot of changes internally with the settings, just using their test riders and the knowledge they've gained from racing to come up with a better basic package. Same thing off the showroom floor. It feels very good. I'm a pretty average guy, I think, size-wise, and it seems to work really well for me. It's a little plusher in the beginning, which I think was an issue they had before, as well as it's progressively gets stiffer through the stroke, so if you have a hard landing, it doesn't blow through completely. Handling on the 350 is actually very easy and makes the bike easy to ride. I guess the best way to put it, it really is in between of a 250 and a 450, yet with the power and the improvements, it's got a lot of power for a 350 out of the box, but it's got the nimbleness of a 250. I enjoy the tight sections on this bike. The tighter the turn, the better it is. On some of the higher speed turns, it gets in the turn really nice, has good tip over in. Ruts, it follows the ruts really good, and I think part of that also has to do with the chassis, the steel frame chassis, but cornering was excellent. Like I said, braking and entering into the turns was also very easy on the bike, and overall I think it's a good handling bike. It's like any bike. It's not going to be great out of the showroom for everybody. Everyone needs to set it up, check the sag and things like that, but a few adjustments here and then, I think you'll be very happy with it. As far as the engine is concerned, with that lighter flywheel, I definitely did notice a difference with that. I like how it gets into the power a little sooner. Unfortunately, it still doesn't quite have the torque like a 450, but that is to be expected. You know, we do have 100 cc's less, but it likes to rev. The 350 can rev to the moon, and I recommend you rev a little higher. And if you don't like riding it that way, go to a bigger gear on the rear, and that way it'll bring the power in a little bit sooner as well. But that bike will rev to the moon, and it just keeps pulling.